first question. Do you have a box to tick?
Yes, I do.
Good. That's been half the problem lately. Anyhow, welcome back to another week of Tier 4 action in another level F1. This week around Singapore. And it's been a while, but joining me back in the commentary box is Phoenix. Hello, sir.
Hello. I hope you've been coping well without me, obviously. Good old NHS. Won't go into it too much, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say coping without you, because I missed a week as well in your absence, so that was a completely strange couple of weeks. But we're back together for this race around Singapore, which I'm led to believe will be rain at some point in the race. So that could be a game changer.
It's one of those tracks where it takes absolutely forever to do, and there's not much action because, well, in real life there's not much action because obviously it's a very hard track to take. But this is another level, and this is Tier 4, and we know for well there's going to be action.
Yeah, there's always action to be found somewhere along the way, as Huggy think is first out. Indeed he is, so we'll go on board with him. And yeah.
Followed by the McLaren and the Mercedes. Claw. Turkey, one of the other ones, Tribal.
Gives a McLaren its Tribal, yeah, because Spyro's on holiday for the next couple of weeks, so we'll be without one McLaren. Which is a blow to our Slim Constructors titles, but
sorry, I'm getting the colours mixed up.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry.
A bit rusty.
It's fine.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of strategies they do in this one. Obviously, Huggy's out on his softs, which leads to believe he's going to go for a two-stop. Because those tyres do not last very long.
They don't. But if you start on them, they don't. But you can manipulate the two-stop somehow if you were to start on mediums or hards. But if you're doing that, then yeah, it's judgment call.
Gambit's out on softs as well.
He would be.
Kane, Tribal.
Oh, you missed it. Gambit got podium last week.
I know, I was watching. I was watching.
Oh, you were watching. Okay, I wasn't sure if you saw it or not.
Yeah, I was watching.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, it was a good race around Italy. As it always is. Slipstream Fest, DRS.
Yeah.
Unexpected people get some good places, so. Huggy Bear's on his flyer. Look like
he is.
Turn 2 was a bit wide.
Wow. The Red Bull behind him.
It's a nice wide.
They're on a lap, so.
Wide entry onto the DRS.
A little bit.
It's obviously a track that would have thought would be kind to your RS, but you do need to manage it around a hot lap or you will lose out towards the end.
Oh, you definitely will, yeah. It's the same for pretty much most tracks, but especially this one. There are sectors where you don't need Mode 5. Obviously, Huggy Bear thinks this is not one of those places.
Coming to the hard part of Sector 2, where a lot of people do crash.
Especially on that kick on the bridge, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, you overshoot your braking, but do fine. There's a heap of time on that heading. He's not using the full track as like he could.
Seemed a bit hesitant around there too.
It's a good little banker lap. Should need to right again. So coming through the last part. Ooh, there's a bit hesitant going through the last corner as well.
Yellow flag somewhere. Jedi David now going around the final corner.
Is he done?
For the mediums, 39.5. Aaron is on a lap coming into the final sector. In fact, they're just around the final corner now, behind Tanky in the racing point, who is on an outlap. Tribal goes 4 through the 41. There's probably time to find. It's probably just a banker.
Shadow Door 39.7. Gangston 39.7. So it's all very close.
Tanky's found a wall somewhere.
Gambit's coming in with a 39.1.
Good luck getting those tyres very far in the race, sir. I'll come off and on track on a lap. In terms of race laps, there's a lot to be gained on the mediums at the start. But it's not too bad at the moment, but we are keeping an eye on it. He gets out the way nicely though.
He's on the tight tyres, so he knows he can go again. He'll have the grip.
Yeah. Orphan goes a little bit wide there, but it doesn't seem to have cost him too much time.
He's headed into the brake
around
area as well.
The famous bridge. I can't remember, the Anderson Bridge, is it? Is that the name of it?
I haven't got Scooby-Doo, mate.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the Anderson Bridge, but if it's not, I've just made up a corner from another track.
All that heads around this track, I think they're still trying to find their feet.
Yeah, it's going to be hesitant in the first couple of laps of qualifying.
Like Monaco, not many people like it.
Need to get in a rhythm.
In my case, I actually do pretty like Singapore.
Another yellow in sector 3, but it's quickly resolved, so obviously someone's just moving out the way as Ovkamorphin comes around the final corner. 42-1. Here comes Tanky on the hard. Not a great lap, so being validated somewhere. Galensa's coming out the pits now. They're still in the garage. The safety of the garage. Let's find someone on the lap. Tufty's not on one, he's 14 seconds down. Tribal's on 0, so he's probably going back to the pits. Everyone's just...
Hope comes on,
early.
Might be on the lap. He's still in mode 5.
No, I don't think he is. He's down on his time already. I think he's just ghosting back around to the pits and just can't be bothered to turn the ERS off. On board with Tanky then, who seems to be the only one that could well be on a lap at this point.
Yeah, I'll let you know when Glenn starts his lap.
Thank you.
Tanky bears out for another out lap as well. The last part of the section now.
Yep.
What's the last corner? What time's it going to be?
It's not going to be particularly good, but it'll be a time on the board, which is all you really want at this stage.
43 on those halves.
Got a Glenster who's just still on his outlap, but in the final sector. Going for it on the softs. Just under 7 minutes to go in this session, and that's a little bit wide. He could well have had a problem there. May have got away with it as he's going for it early. But you never know with that corner. Sometimes it'll invalidate 2 laps at once, and sometimes it doesn't. So
same with corner there.
Could well have got away with it on this occasion.
Corner 2 as well. It's the same. You can sort of do a straight line and get it right.
Yeah. Of course, if you get it wrong, you still straight line it, but you're in a wall, so...
Yeah.
That's very close to the limits as well there.
Yeah, he's definitely pushing. He's using all the track he can.
Still, as I say, still shows no sign of backing off, so he'll still be away with it, but that's close. Yeah,
like
protect that front wing, sir.
Understeer.
Yeah, there's a lot of hesitancy on the power, and there's a Ferrari that's completely out of shape.
Doing his victory donuts already.
bit presumptive. I mean, maybe he's just celebrating the fact he got round a lap without crashing.
Yes.
But anyhow, we'll check in on the progress of the donuts later. But we're still on board with Glenster, who's still on a lap.
Last few corners now. It's not a very quick lap.
No, it hasn't been that quick, but maybe just
39.9.
trying to get a lap in. 39.9. It's borderline. You may well get through with that, but Firmage will go on for a lap now after his brief stop for a donut along the Anderson Bridge. Jedi parks it in the pit lane, so fair enough. It's a good strategy for the race, starting on the mediums.
Huggy Bear goes.
So Huggy Bear knocks him down to third, but he should still be through with the 39.5 for Jedi, so he should still be through there.
Huggy Bear, I'd be going very, very slow if I was you. You want to
you definitely want to go tyres.
As far as you can.
Firmage is having a better lap this time, so we'll stay on board with him. As I say that, I felt like I nearly helped him into a wall. That was not the best.
It should really be a DRS on just there.
I'm really not sure on that one.
Well, it's not in real life, but they could put one in. You know, they added another one.
We've just actually blown that there. He's gone way too deep.
Yeah, he's got Toro Rosso.
Just about got out of the way. Oof, that could have been awkward.
This track's a little bit better to get out of the way for than it is like to Monaco, where else there is a lot of places you can just run off.
Firmage is out of fuel.
Oh, yeah, he went. He's going for a few laps.
He's on a lap in sector 3.
Kane Red is a 38.9.
Kane, good lap, sir. Good lad. He'll be keen to make amends after last week, of course. He had a miserable afternoon.
Sarah, who's on the mediums, she's on a lap. Go for sector 3 now.
Oh, she is, yes. I had telemetry on the wrong window, I'm a moron. It was Messi, also on mediums, goes P6, 39.8. So to complete the running. Look at the Renault as he crosses the line shortly, comes around the final corner. A little bit wide. 42.6, that definitely cost her a position on the grid there, with that slight...
That last corner, she was just...
That last corner was a little bit too... yeah. It's alright though. She can go again, she's got enough ERS, so if she wants to, she can do a second lap, because these mediums are good for that. But I know that confidence is a thing we need around here, and a lot of these drivers are struggling to build that confidence.
Drivers on a lap is a temp down.
Tanky's just come back out again. Putting that fine. On reflection he's probably fine there, but never mind.
Driver's got no wings, no end plates.
Oh well, that's a problem.
Both left and right, so that's why he's 7 temps down.
That could explain it, yeah.
Gambit's only just off his sector.
There's yellow flag somewhere, but I really don't care anymore. Here comes Sarah across the line again. An improvement. Oh, P11. Quickly down to P12 as Fudge Boy, as Gambit goes quickest. Fudge Boy, I believe, went up there too. Yeah, no, Fudge Boy was 10th already. So, okay, Tanky went up to 9th, I think, there. Sarah had a great effort there. She should be reasonably pleased with P12 because she gets fresh tyres for the start of the race, but other than that, I'm sure she would have liked to repeat last week and get through to Q3, but she didn't. Yeah, she didn't really have the best. I think the best run in the middle sector is really what cost her there.
Yeah, this track's a bit
hey, you know,
either like it or you don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Messi is nearly 3.5 tenths up on his sector.
Doesn't need to be, of course, but he's through anyway. There we are.
I think he's just doing it to see where he can get to. He's got no ERS left. He's going to be derating the whole of this last sector.
Yeah, he's definitely going to compromise his lap time a little bit with that, but Fudge Boy
goes in quicker.
It's a great time on the mediums. Here comes Messi to P5.
Still half a second that Messi was, so... Yeah,
Tough for your Tanky, will miss out here. One of those two will not get through. Possibly going to be tough to use on the hard tyre. A little bit of a tap at the
wall. Racing Point needs to get out of the way because you've got Tufty's coming right behind him.
Well, I mean,
well done,
Renault. Yeah, he's realised that. And Renault's out of fuel, so just goes back. Here comes Tufty. Yeah, he made it on the hards, P9. Tanky is the one that misses out, and
he's going to have to be one swatch.
Potentially, yeah. Although they are going to feel horrible at the start.
Yeah, I've just been running with those, and it takes at least 4 to 5, maybe 6 laps just to get them going, and then when they start halfway through the tyre life, they start to go off, and then they come back again. It's a weird tyre, the hard tyres.
Don't show me that sign. I get nervous when I see communicating with online servers. It scares me. But there we go. Sadly, we lose Firmage, Orphan, Sarah and Tanky. Good to know that the battle between Overcome and Sarah goes week to week. They have a little bit of a extended rivalry going back most of the season, to be fair. I'll just take a quick posterity screenshot just in case we need it. Though I hope we don't. But always good to be prepared.
Yes, indeed.
Be sure there were no penalties we were not aware of. Nope, no penalties there. There we go. And I nearly backed out there because I panicked.
Yeah, I did that.
Q3 will be back shortly. So, this is where everyone's just going to go for it on all the soft tyres they have left, which they should have at least 2 sets. Because Q1 and Q3 has a mandatory set. So, you will have at least 2 runs if you want them. Who's going to be first to go and take one?
I can hear an engine revving.
I can't.
Please
tell me I've got game sound.
Both Alphas again. No,
oh no, I can hear engines now.
And Williams.
Jedi's first out. Then it looks to be Gambit. Yep. Great view of the wall there, Cold is. Thanks. Honestly, every bloody week. And Huggy's out as well. Whereas Jedi was first out. Everyone's going out. Oh, look, there's a party at the pit lane exit. Which, by the way, is horrendous.
Yes, it
and
is.
There's that wall again.
One of the worst pit exits. Pit entry is not too bad. Pit exit is the worst.
The entry's okay unless you're trying to push to cover the car behind, and in which case you may just skid straight past the pits, but, you know.
And if it's wet, you're definitely skidding right over it.
If it's wet, you just want to close your eyes and see what happens, I guess. Jedi's first out, as I said, and pretty much everyone out apart from Fudge Boy.
Alright, Fudge Boy's now come out.
Well, he's actually out, yeah, he is out. It's just the everyone's on an outlap, so there'll be action all over the track for the next 3 minutes as everyone shakes up, does a lap, goes back in and comes again.
Yeah, if you keep an eye on Jedi's his first, I'll do Gambit as he was second coming out.
Yeah, fair enough. And under the grandstand there.
Oh, Gambit, I'll just give him the curse, he's now lost both end plates.
It only counts if I do it. Unless he's that powerful.
It must be that powerful,
Anyway.
because he's still trying to go for a lap though. No, he's not. He's going
But he will be. I was going to say, Gambit doesn't really think of end plates as necessary. He'll go for it anyway.
I'll keep an eye on Huggy Bear then.
Okay.
It's like a first
General
nice
damage into
26.
sector 2.
Let's see what I'll give you a sector 1 time, 26.9 for sector 1.
I didn't see Jedi's, unfortunately, so I can't compare it.
Let's get a flag 1 and 2. What about this?
I don't know. But there it goes again.
Till I did a 105.1.
Hmm.
Oh, Huggy Bear is 7 tons up.
Jedi was 105.1 as well, so.
Huggy Bear's 104.7, so.
Well, that's okay. There's a battle to be had here. It's not particularly good sector 3 so far from the man called David either, so it's probably just some sort of banker that. He's run out of VRS as well, so that's not going to please him.
Yeah, Huggy Bear is
That'll be beaten.
run out.
Comes Tribal into sector 3 underneath the stadium. Bit of a rear end
There's a 38
fight
dead.
there. Huggy 38-0. Kane's like,
And
nah,
then
mate.
Kane comes in with a 37.4. So.
Yeah. Here comes Tribal. 39.5. Never mind. Shadowclaw. Only 4th. Messi's just going around the final corner. Can he beat his teammate? Yes. By 4/10.
Quite a bit.
Lofty Candy invalidated, so he'll go again. And Fudge Boy,
Going through the last bit.
the last of the initial runners to finish off a first lap.
Quite
It's
a
not
good lap.
great. But
I've
been wrong before. This could be good in the end.
Very good.
Wasn't great, sorry.
10
10 slower than Kane. Nah, I'm only joking. Robinson's Fruit Shoot leads the way after the first race.
That's his new name now, Mr. Robinson Fruit Juice.
It is. You can blame Kimster for that one. He taught me that way back in Australia and I never forgot it. I just never used it till I commentated with Ollie again. And Glenister gets nicely out the way there. Tufty is on a lap. Like I said, he invalidated his first one, so he's probably going again. Or he's on 0, I don't know anymore. Whatever the hell he's doing, we'll bring you the progress when we know. I think he maybe... He's either doing a... Actually, at this point, it's probably best to come in and go again. With the time remaining and things like that. You could
get round
potentially
again,
do a banker if you wanted to,
but
but it's just leaving you no room for error at the end. Because if you box now, you've got a bit more time to think about it and just pick your moment. Safe in the knowledge, of course, that Tufty will be running on the hard. I think the only one to do so. And everyone into the pits, apart from Gambit. So we'll 27-1 sector 2, sector 1, sorry. I was going to say 27-2 sector 2. What corners has he missed? Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that kink there. Yeah.
Very close, but shows good commitment.
Yeah. If you're going for it, you have to hold on to it. 1047. That put him up. That will put him up there if you can just nail the sector 3. It will put him up there in the mixed.
Ooh.
Did I say mixed or mixed? I don't know.
I think it was mixed.
Oh, good. Seems to lift around there a little bit. The ERS is all out as well. That could cost him. It has cost him a lot, actually. And his teammate is on a lap now, so we'll see what he does. 7-1. Sector 2. Oh, that's tight. I don't know if he's invalidated or not. He's still in mode 5, so he's still going for it.
Yeah, I think he's had a bit of a mare though, because it's a few seconds off at the nose.
Maybe he's low on fuel, so he may well be boxing just to go again at the end. But we'll follow the progress anyway, because no one else is on a lap, so if he is on a lap, we don't want to miss the end of it. And he's not on a lap, so it may have been a naughty engine, so I've just got to go quickly check on something real quick, so apologies, you will lose pictures momentarily. There we go, fix that problem. I may have forgotten to put a party on private, so anyone could have walked in and joined commentary if they wanted to.
I think Jedi is going to come around to fight his final runs.
Yeah, on to him. Shadow he's just coming out, he's fine. Galenster's still in the pit, so he'll be the one. Probably.
Here comes Jedi.
Galenster probably will be one at the end. Wow. Clever.
Oh, that might have been an invalidation.
Did you feel the force feedback on the wheel?
I felt the force giving him validation.
But not force feedback, no? Cool.
No. Well, it depends if it's on a wheel or a pad. If it's on a pad, there's just a bit of vibration.
Yes, but... Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone, I know what I mean.
Is it a long day, Mackie?
Yeah. Every day is a long day when you're a tree.
He's got Shadow Claw. He's on the lap. He's not improved his first sector.
Tribal's also on a lap behind him. So we'll check him out next, I guess.
Comes through a tricky section, sector 2.
Tricky combination of corners this, leading up to the bridge.
Yeah. A little kink can make your back end snap out.
That's a bit close to the barrier there, for my liking, but it's probably fine to use that part of the road. He's got whatever he lost, he's got back in sector 2, so this could... I'd be surprised if he's up there knowing he was down in sector 1, but we'll see what happens. I've been wrong before, but it doesn't look to be like he's going to be that far up the grid today. It's not particularly a last chance saloon because he does have another opportunity to do a lap, but he won't have the ERS. So it really has to be now or never, and he's going to be never really. 38-1. Only P4 will probably be beaten by people on a lap later in the session. Tribal 39-3. Yeah, he improved by 0.2.
Jedi.
Well, again, he can go again.
Sector.
We'll keep you up to date as we can with everyone. I don't know who's going to do another lap if you've already gone, or who's only going to get the chance to do the one.
8 tenths up.
Oh, that's better. That's what his teammate was trying to do. But yeah, this could be
another 137s.
Like a bit of a slide from the rears there, but it may have just been the camera angle to me. I don't know.
I think Messi as well he's just learned to do the wheel as well. Obviously, he's been practicing.
Yeah, he's hasn't learned it quick enough. He's only 4th.
37.7.
Solid effort though, to be fair.
It's a good effort. Only 3 tenths off.
Glance is the only one to not set a time in Q3 yet. Gambit won't improve on 7th.
Jedi still only just a
Shadow's not going to improve on 6th. Oh, look at Jedi as he crosses the line. Nope, no improvement.
No improvement.
Tribal is going to improve again, potentially, although his ERS is very low. May just about get away with it. Let's keep it nice and tidy through here. Kane is provisionally pole. And will be pole. 36.8, that won't be beaten.
Probably went slightly faster. Yep. Is 5.5 seconds down, so he's not going again.
Tell you what, some of these boys are showing GP3 potential.
2.5 seconds down. 2.5. So I think that is the order.
There will be, yeah. Tufty, what's he up to? Nothing.
He's massively down.
Yeah.
He's going to the pits.
I just noticed he was on a lab, went to him and realised,
yeah,
he's not improving, so...
Huggy's down as well, so...
Yeah, I followed most of his lab to be fair, so he's just gonna abandon at the last second. Everyone, that is your finishing order for Q3. Kane takes another pole position. Can he follow this one up with a win?
Well, he's in the best position.
Find out.
It's a short...
45
it's only a short run down to turn 1, isn't it? So.
It's a short run and it's going to be hell. I'm going to be watching from behind the couch, don't know about you. I'm really not looking forward to this one. It's got me full of dread. It was supposed to be about 45 minutes, so towards the end, but you know how stupid Jeff is.
Oh yes.
We just need to check that everyone is not going to ready up on the grid before the lovely lobby host does, because if they do, they ain't racing in Russia, which, you know, let's someone in chat, this track makes me ill. Yeah.
Who said that?
Luke, somebody, I don't know, like, what tier they're in or who they are, but yeah, welcome. Look at the gap though, Kane and 7 tenths up. That's what I'm meaning about GP3 potential.
I think it's a bit too late in the season now to be giving him...
I'm thinking next season. Thinking next season.
Oh yes, next season is completely different.
We'll see. But he's definitely hunted. Good to have you here, sir. Right, looks like a dry start, so that's what all the drivers would love to see. Just a question of keeping my eyes peeled on these spinny circles. Wait to see who turns it into a tick. Ooh. I have a strange sense of optimism for this one, but I'm also dreading turn 1, so both for these drivers and mine tomorrow. I'm sure you've got longer to wait for yours, so yeah.
Yes.
Your turn 1 adventure's an extra day in the making.
Extra day of practice.
Let's hope you make it round this time. I saw what happened last time.
I was fine in Italy.
Well,
it was the one before.
I meant Germany, yeah.
Germany.
That was a problem. But hey.
That's racing.
everyone's been a good engine so far, and usually when I say that, someone becomes a naughty one. So, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of the problem hunted, is finding the actual setup that feels right for your driving style around this track. I'm struggling myself as well, and I'm not saying that in any hopes of people going, oh, he's going to dominate tomorrow. I'm generally not. Yeah, everyone waited for the lobby host this week, as they usually do now, since we changed the rules a little bit, just to punish those that were just breaching them. So yeah. Yeah, I will be up for some practice at some point tomorrow. Yeah, hunted. I imagine anyway. But yeah, I could use the practice. Oh no.
Hey, everything's working fine.
I panicked because I heard no car sounds there.
Yeah, no, I had that last time, not again.
Okay, so interesting. We've got Kane, Fudge Boy on the mediums, Tufty on the hards, as we remember from Q2, Messi mediums, Huggy and Gambit in P5 and 7 on the softs, as is Galenster in P9, P6, Shadow and Jedi on the mediums, Tribal went mediums, and Tanky goes hard, as does Overcome and WeFirmage outside the top 10, but Sarah goes for the mediums in P12. And I think I know what strategy she'll be on, but I won't disclose it yet, because things could change by turn 1. But it's going to be a borderline call either way, between the 1 and 2 stop for a lot of people. So just hope that...
It's one of those ones where you can make a 1 stop work as long as you don't get any wing damage.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Kane. Very impressive performance this season. Like, would you believe about a season and a half ago he didn't know how to finish a race? Would you believe that?
That is one of the things you need to master. It's finishing the race. You can't score nothing if you don't finish.
No, exactly. Yeah, he just... I can't really describe it. Like, in those early seasons with us, he just... I guess was making stupid errors and just finding a wall at speed. And his first race back, after he missed the start of the season, but he finished on the podium in his first race back, and that sort of began a streak of consistent finishes for him. Obviously not counting last week, but anyhow. Oh, here we go. Almost back to the grid.
At least they're all being very good on this formation lap. No one's hitting each other.
You say that. And
actually, I think Ben's doing trouble lap, because I've got one camera for them too.
I was going to say, I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I didn't see it come up on the screen, but they're on the grid already, so...
Yeah, it's in trouble. They're the naughty ones.
I don't know who did it. Naughty engines, but anyway. Let's go back to the grid. To the back of the grid, I should say, is WeFirmage. Pulls it in.
He's a mile away.
Well, that just means he'll have better tyres. Especially the hards. He'll want to keep all the temp in. Everyone else on the hard is going to struggle a little bit for temps, and the medium should be okay. He burn the back up again.
3 lights.
And there's some 1 to 4 lights. That's very quick, and everyone is going in a straight line.
It's going to be a clean turn 1.
Kane leads the way to turn 1. Is anyone going to make contact into turn 1? Tufty and Fudge Boy go side by side. Huggy's up to P4, Gambit 5. Shadowclaw's had a terrible start. Don't think he's got damage. He's just slow away off the line. Man called David tries to capitalise, but no one runs out of road into that corner. Tribal P8, Galenster P9, and Sarah's just
he's down 6
hanging back.
And
Then everybody go.
Huggy Bear.
Oh dear. Overcome Orphan's completely messed his braking up there. And there's a bit of a train now.
Switch Boy is already fallen behind by a second. Already. It's not even the first lap.
Yeah. Kane just got into turn 1 and just thought, you know what? Not having it.
Oh, Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear. Oh dear. That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, I think what's happened there is
in a wall.
He downshifted too much and his back end snapped on him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that he's got a time penalty for that as well, but never mind. Just checking all the gaps.
It's still pretty close still. There's a top two starting to pull away from Tusty, but then he is on the hard tyres, so
yeah, he'll come back at
he's
them
still
later.
be struggling. Gambit
He will struggle for a while, as you said.
On those softs.
Well, you would think so, on the softs to the hards, and
he's
Huggy's in.
along Shadow, Jedi and Tribal with him, so...
Yeah, a bit of a train there. And just remember, Tribal is also a little bit behind that, so if any of them have problems, he can capitalise on this too. Come on, McLaren, no pressure.
A bit further back, you got Tanky, who's on the back of Wee Firmage. And Sarah's sticking with him nicely, so...
She just keeps going around, yellow flag, somewhere's Tribal. I've just prayed Tribal, put him in a wall, haven't I? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That's not smart. No. You're gonna have to... Yeah, okay. He got away with that one.
He waited till everyone passed, then he spun it. So that was really good of him.
Yeah. It's just some people would have gone, and then I thought he was going to cut off the... I can't believe I did that. Oh well. Just be very careful. Keep your nose clean. Keep within the white lines. There are positions to be had at the end for that. I'm going to feel a bit of a tit now if no one gets any naughty engine points for track limits.
Oh, and Gambit is in the wall again.
Oh well, there we go.
Same place he did in qualifying, and I was watching him, and I thought, I've done it again to him, haven't I?
Oh, he's hit the wall again!
Can't get to the pits either, because he was blocked off by Jedi.
I don't think he was trying to. I think he's just going to try and ride it out. On the softs, he's pitting early anyway. He's going to try and hold out for this stop window.
Bit of a struggle.
What did I say? Been called a naughty engine. I think I've either jinxed the driver or said something I shouldn't.
Anyhow, his teammate through because he's
Leinster's going to get through. You would think he would let him through, but here comes Messi though. He's not really fighting him.
No.
Oh dear. Just about gets it turned in there, does Gambit. Tanky's on the back of Firmage. Wants to be any closer if we're wearing that diffuser's a nose ring. Look at Messi on Glenister now. Is there? Nope. Glenister just drives away. Great exit off the Anderson Bridge. Similar issue. Michael David and Shadowclaw ahead.
It's all over the back of Kane here.
Oh yeah. Kane's just managing his ERS for this moment. He's not got much. I think he's just controlling his race at this point. I think he's thinking about tyre stint at this point, which is a good thing to do. But yeah, them two are out in front. Shadowclaw is gaining on Tufty as well. But Tufty seems to be picking up the pace a little bit as he's getting his tyres into the operating window. So maybe it's a little bit earlier than you thought. Gambit's finally in the pits. Maybe he did try and go in the last lap around and just... Or maybe he was just seeing how he could get on without the wing, I don't know, but... in any event, Renault's in the points for the moment.
Yeah, and she's on the back of Tanky as well, so...
Yeah, who's also on the back of Firmage.
Messi's still on the back of Glenstar, even though he had a little bit of wobble coming out of that corner. Shadow Claw's put the pace up even more now. He's right on the back of Tufty. Literally pushing through.
Yes, he is. I see that.
Oh, his Tufty's got a bit wide because obviously his tyres.
Pretty much trading paint at that point if they were any closer.
Ooh, I think Shadow's going to try
Tufty's back end. Tufty's back end was
it's not the place to make a move
a little
down
bit
there.
hesitant. No, it's not the move, but then neither is the stadium section in Mexico, and you saw what Verstappen did there in real life. So
I think he got punctured for it.
yeah, fair point.
Shadow Claw's does not like in the dirty air. Tufty's going defensive.
Defensive into turn 1, which is perfectly entitled to do that. No problems there. One move, nice and early, defends his line. It is definitely, this is the problem with the hards. It makes rear turning a little bit impossible at times, and that should see Shadowclaw under DRS get through down this section of track, but it's not going to make it easy, which he shouldn't do, of course, but it's still there. He actually hasn't made that move stick, you know. Tufty's still ahead somehow. I'm not sure how, but there we go. Some wheel-to-wheel racing.
Jedi started to join the party as well.
Here we go. 3 wide. Can never go well.
This is either going to be some great moves or absolute disaster. Nearly Jedi.
Nearly both at the same time.
Called it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the move. I'm just saying there's some places you probably shouldn't try one. And yeah. Messi on Glenstar now as they're seemingly stabilising their gap. Both on alternate strategies. Tanky's right on the back of Firmage now.
He's making a move into turn 1.
Of course he has, when I look away from him. Of course he goes for it.
And he's made it.
Did you see what happened to Tufty? Tufty seems to have lost time.
Yeah, I think...
I was looking at something else.
He got pushed up, he got put off by Shadowclaw going for the inside line.
I was looking at the battle for Firmage and Tanky, I'm not going to lie to you. That was...
who's round? Someone was round.
Don't know. I don't have anything on my screen.
Vince has gone in the pits. Early start.
Okay.
Oh no, Sarah's got no front wing.
What?
She's not got no front wing. I thought it was
gone?
That was round. Yeah, it was her that spun round.
Oh crap. Do stop confirmed. That's going to take some skill to get back, but she's doing really well. I don't know where she's lost that. I have a suspicion because she was struggling through practice. Turn 1? Okay. That's new
Turn
to me.
1 to 3.
She's probably gone a little bit wide and caught it or something, but that's a shame. Very good shame, but she's still got points to make. She's still not out of it. Let's go back to Tanky and Firmage, I guess.
Yeah. And Jedi's managed to get past Shadowclaw. How has that happened?
Yeah. I was enjoying helicopter cam for a second as well there. That was generous. Oh, hello. There's an naughty engine point there. Butch Boy's making tracks again. He's close within a second of Kane again. So this going to be a bit of a cat and mouse game, I think, for the entire race.
These two have managed to pull a 12-second gap already.
That's great.
So carry on like this.
Keep this up, they'll have a clear window.
Yeah,
Sarah made it to the pits. I believe she's possibly going to go mediums again. She's really not enjoying the hards. Oh, she is on the hards. Okay. I guess from lap 7 you might as well, but anyway. She's not going to have the most comfortable couple of laps coming out the pits on those tyres, but she can make it work. Come on, engineer. Y'all can do this. Thank you, WeFirmage, just still trying to do things to in the race. Tanky's getting after WeFirmage, but can't quite get close enough to make a move. Bit of a lag issue there as well.
Seems to be right on my screen at the moment.
Yeah. Sorry, when you saw him lag before, I didn't, so I think it's alternate.
Glenstar is on the back of Tribal. Literally pushing through the
Bloody hell, yes.
section.
It's not going to feel so good through there, but DRS, not really going to do a lot.
DRS though, has he got a DRS problem?
I don't know.
Oh, he's lost some wing.
that's a problem.
He's not happy about that, is he? Joe, every time I watch these Toro Rossos, I'm giving him a curse or something because I've done it to Gambit now. Now Glenstar.
I don't think there was anything particularly.
Quick, let me see if I watch them. Oh, she's retired.
What the fuck?
Let's see if I watch the record, see if what happens to say. Oh, Glenstar's managed to overtake Tribal with a bit of wing damage.
Oh, Renault.
Oh, Tribal's got wing damage as well.
Interesting. I didn't see what happened there. I was trying to scroll back and find out what happened to the Renault, but I can only assume the wall. Which is sad, but these things happen, especially around Singapore. Hopefully she doesn't get too concerned with it and we'll come back next week.
It's a thermal damage on the director, so.
Yeah. I mean, I knew she didn't retire in the pits because she wouldn't do that.
Tanky is still
Glenstar
right on the back of WeFirmage.
Oh, Orphan's just let Glenstar go. Fair enough.
Seems like Tanky can just...
Oh. That's why Orphan's
keep
got
with him
damage, I
round the
think.
corners.
Because he's way too early for a stop on the hards. Yep, pit lane's there somewhere, mate. Just keep going. You'll find it. Oh, and that's some sort of lag going on there, because car's just driven through a wall on my screen.
Oh,
anyhow,
he's left.
That's what I saw going on. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
He's lost wing damage as well, so...
Yeah. Look at Tanky, can he... No, Tanky seems to have dropped off the back of it. I thought he was going to go for a move, but no. Not close enough.
He's rejoined. He's going to have to get in his car.
Gambit, that's not track limit, sir. Oh, Gambit's struggling. He's completely done his brakes coming off the Anderson Bridge and just missed it. A little bit harsh to give him the time penalty for that, but I guess it's consistent because he did the same to someone else earlier. Was it Huggy Bear?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was not, yeah, probably a tribal one or two.
Anyway, whoever it was.
I've got the worst camera angle from on the racing point.
Oh, it's not the rear tyre cam, is it?
No, it's the one where you're just right of the rear wing.
Oh, that.
You're on the rear wing.
It's nauseating.
Yeah.
That's a bit weird. Kane's extending his lead again a little bit, lap by lap, over Fudge Boy behind.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They are literally...
Shadow Claw is gaining on a man called David, though.
Yeah, he's been in that window and that gap for... since Jedi overtook him, so... I think he's just sticking with him, hoping to maybe force him into a mistake.
Yeah, but potentially, yeah, potentially. Definitely just have to go there.
It's when you got someone following you close by, lap after lap, you start to wonder if they're just going to make a dive somewhere and you start making mistakes yourself, so...
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh. Messi comes into the pits. He's had enough of those mediums. So halves.
No, I think it's scheduled to stop. I think he's just trying to undercut. Because he qualified on the medium, so it's about right. Shadow and David, though, the closest battle on track.
Gambit's in the pits again.
He's having a terrible race. Somehow I get the feeling if the rain comes, Gambit will get a point out of this. Or, you know, maybe not. As he's left the session there. Tufty came back from his, so that's one. Gambit.
Yeah.
Oh, helicopter cam. Hello there.
Well done with Image.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
so did I. Oh. Sorry, I never wanted a helicam anyway.
Oh, Kane. First of all, got over to a Kane.
Just engaging the pit lane.
Yeah.
Both in the pit lane.
But first of all, he's going to overtake him on in the pit lane, so...
Oh, did he need a front wing there?
On track.
Did Kane need a front wing change or something?
I believe so, because he's lost a lot of time there.
Yeah. Come on, Robertson's fruit shoot. Come on. Okay, head in the game, boy. Tanky though. Still. Oof. I was going to say still right on the back, but it literally nearly was for a second there. Tribal in as well. Kane's still in 5th, so he's in a good position still.
Yeah, obviously he's got 3 ahead of him.
No, he will have another. I think he'll have another stop to make it in the latter stages. I think he just knows it's going to rain, so whether that's a gamble for the rain to come, or just gamble to be on the best tyre at the end of the race will remain to be seen, but he's in a good position for some good points today. And Championship leader is not doing very well today, only P9 at the moment, so there's potential for everyone to really close the gap. That includes Kane, Fudgeboy and Jedi David, who are all, as it stands, in the top 5. So that will help a lot.
Shadow Claws in the pits and Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
That promotes Tufty to the race lead.
I feel like my race director is... Oh my good lord, what the hell was that, Tanky? That's lag. He's just pretty much driven straight through a wall. Okay, he needs connection improvement. No, we firmage up to P5, is he? Yeah. Leinster's gonna... Yeah, is he gonna go out behind his teammate? Not quite. Yes, he is actually.
Yeah, he is.
What do I know? I'm confused by what I'm seeing.
Is that Messi jump both of them?
That would be Messi jumping both of them, I think, yeah.
That's Messi jumping Shadow Claw, isn't it?
Well,
Jedi's in front.
You always want to jump your teammate, if anyone, but...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just a little bit shy of Leinster, but... Oh, and that's Tanky, I think, round for real this time.
Yeah.
No front wing, that is going to be a son of a... Well, that's going to be a problem to get back to the pits.
Jedi has got no right end plate.
Okay.
So maybe make contact with Tanky.
I would hope not. I don't think they were racing anywhere near each other, were they?
They were, yeah.
Jedi and Tanky,
yeah.
I thought it was Firmage.
Yeah, Jedi just come up behind him.
Well, never mind, Tufty's gone again.
And
on an unrelated note.
He's going really slow as well.
Yeah, he's struggling on these tyres. For whatever reason, he should be good now, but... Jedi David's gonna be pretty impatient being stuck behind the gearbox of Firmage. But he has to just trust that he'll get an opportunity to go past in a moment. And you know what? That's not it, sir. That is not your moment.
No. Bit too late there.
Kane's back up into P2 with that fortunate lag out of Tufty. That's put Kane able to make a move that otherwise wouldn't have been on, I don't think. So I'm sure he'll credit the assist to Tufty later. Here comes Jedi again, trying to force his way back past Firmage. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Tanky's in the pits. I don't know what the problem is. Tanky's finally made it back, I guess.
Leinster. And Messi is...
Oh, he has.
Gone backwards.
Messi's not going the right way. It's raining though. It is raining. So, Kane Robbo's gambled to put the medium tyre on. He should be slightly quicker now. Should be, of course. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not weather god, but just seems to definitely be getting a little bit closer to Fudgeboy. But of course, it's nowhere near ready for intermediate tyres or any other wet weather tyres. Don't even think about one. But this race is still on. Yep. Yeah. Jedi David would really want to get past.
As he gets a penalty for corner cutting.
Yeah. It's pretty close to the driving line, so you can't really blame him too much, but... Oh, there. This is the battle to be on. No one else is within a second at the moment of the car in front.
Shadow Claw catch up though.
It is, but... Don't even try it. You know, for a second I thought he was gonna. mean, it seems hard enough to pass in this track when it's completely dry, but throw a bit of rain into the mix. Firmage gets defensive. Cool.
Yeah, you're going to pass people by them just crashing into the wall.
Yeah, that's... I don't mind telling you, that's probably my strategy, and that's a little bit of tap. Braking zones are becoming tricky to navigate by the look of it, but Kane has got within a second briefly there. Must have been in a braking zone or something.
He's got Shadow Claws getting 2 seconds already, and he's right on the back of...
Yeah, hello.
And Wee Firmage.
Oh man, this is going to be a nightmare.
Messi's made a move on Glenster.
Yep, and he's ready
So
to stick as well.
The right way.
Yeah, championship lead. Oh my lord. That's more lag. Don't know whose fault that was. The weather's interfering with people's connections now. Well, Jedi David was completely slow, and that could have let Shadow Claw through, but no. Thinks better of it.
Yeah, it's also a mindset as well when the rain starts coming in.
Messi's gone in. That's not a great thing to see. Messi's in the pits, gets a 5-second penalty. Good. That's not even close. It's not even close, is it?
No, his tyres are going to be burning up.
He's going to be in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
Good luck. Oh dear. That's the end of Jedi David's afternoon. He's down the escape road. Glenster's now taking the position. You just can't get out of there. Maybe it's not as far away from Inters as I thought.
The track still seems pretty dry, to be honest. It's not.
It does, but it's one of these where
it's
it
one
looks
where
dry,
it's probably not strong. It's probably not wet enough for Inters, but probably a little bit too wet for slicks.
We need a slick to mediates.
Yeah, it's that stupid transition period where it just goes on forever, doesn't it, in the game?
Yeah, I apologise if we've both sort of pissed on Messi's strategy here, but it looks like he's made the wrong call at this point. But then you see Kane's back in the lead. There's cars all over the wall. Kane's going on again on the mediums. People on the hards are struggling. People on the hards are going in for Inters.
Trouble Dragon's gone.
Trouble. See if we can... Gambit's never come back. Alright, bye then. I guess he's not getting a point after all. Because I just want to find out where Tribal binned it.
Was in the pits. Going on
there we are. Oh, okay. I know where Tribal happened to lose it on the curb.
Something's on Inters.
That's no. Just no. Mediums is the side to be on right now. Hards are not going to generate enough.
Yeah,
so they think they need to hit Inters. But look at Kane. Look at Kane on the mediums. I mean, I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this was a calculated gamble. Like I said, when Kane put these on, this is a good call for the rain. It's not heavy enough for it to be Inters, but it's not dry enough to be completely slick, as you just said. So this is
a second already in a sector.
This has completely changed the race.
All these lot are going to be struggling on Inters.
Yeah, they can't even make pit exit. Or pit entry even. I thought it was the exit, but it's not. It's the entry. Messi's in for...
Movement.
More
there you
Inters.
go, now it's disabled.
Okay.
Still doesn't
very confused, but look at Kane. It's definitely getting there, but race leader will probably put on some Inters and come out in the lead now, provided he can make the pit lane. He has to be very cautious, but yeah.
29-second gap.
Can afford to be cautious. We'll check back shortly to see exactly how cautious he was. This has really changed everything.
Oh,
he's out of points.
They just weren't ready for him.
Oh, That's why you always go LB, pit this lit. That's going to give the lead back to Fudge Boy, I think.
Yep, as he goes
Yes,
past.
it is. Just call it Daniel Ricciardo from the playbook. Monaco. Forget the pit exit, Kane. Just get after him. That's your lead. Go get it, son. I mean, if it helps, you've got a massive gap behind you, sir. It says 43 seconds, but it's not right. He's made a pit stop, so that's going to be about 12, probably.
It's about 18 seconds, no, 17 and a half now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weirdly. Weirdly, I was wrong and right about Messi's decision to pit. I've never been both wrong and right in the same sentence before, but hey, we make history here in the Another Level commentary box. We witness history, we make it, we relive it, and then we tweet about it. I mean, if someone could actually get on the Twitter account, that would be great. Management, thanks. Yeah, anyway. Believe it or not, we do have a Twitter account. It's just asleep.
So it can get some penalty.
Huggy's within a second of Tanky. That's going to be a battle shortly, but in the chat, they held Kane for no reason. So they were ready for him, they just didn't want to service the car for whatever reason. And Kane's pushing really hard to get that lead back, and that's not the way to do that. Obviously, he's going to be infuriated with his pit crew, and now he has to drive a little bit harder than he might like, but just...
It's not the real
be safe in the knowledge, Kane, that you've probably got less penalties than the guy in front. Yeah, what is it with pit stops? You think that would be the most simple thing of the afternoon? But evidently not. If you're Lando Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi, Kane Robinson, or, as I mentioned earlier, Daniel Ricciardo in Monaco a few seasons ago.
Well, the Mexico Grand Prix happens twice, doesn't it? It happens to Norris again,
yeah.
McLaren's.
Yeah.
That's kind of recurring.
I don't know what the hell happened to Giovinazzi.
And then
they just pretty much dropped the car.
Well, yeah, the wheel went on. The wheel went on, they dropped him. He then decided to drive off as he does, and the obviously wheel just spun itself off the axle.
Yeah, that's not what I saw. I saw it and it looked like the wheel wasn't on, so they just dropped it anyway. Interesting. Anyway, we've got a race here that nothing to do with Lando Norris. Unfortunately.
Would be if you can get him to watch.
I'm on it. Let me just get on the go. Hey, Lando.
Morris, watch
this
on Twitch. Watch this on Twitch.
I'll leave you alone if you just watch this on Twitch. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, still Kane's race to lose. Although he's behind right now, I think he's got the pace on Fudge Boy. It's just penalties may decide it for him, but keep going. Yeah. It's definitely wet enough now, I can tell you.
Yes. Definitely see spray come off these wheels. But there is... no one's really getting on anyone else. They all seem to be...
yeah, the rain's actually killed the race in a weird way. Rain either spiced up a race or completely killed it dead, and unfortunately, it's killed this one. Completely dead.
Kane? Was that Fudge Boy? Nearly lost it.
It could well have been.
Yeah, Kane's managed to gain up a second on him.
Yeah.
The Fudge Boy's starting to struggle.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat what I just said, but Kane definitely seems to have the pace on Fudge Boy in these conditions. As I said that, it looks like he's made a little bit of a mistake, but never mind. Talk about commentator's curse. Oh dear, sorry Kane. I'm going to stop watching you now. Actually, I can't. It's the only battle on track. Sorry. Let's go watch the leader for a couple of corners. See, Martin, it's not just you, alright? Leave me alone now. Jeez. It comes to something, though, when you can curse your own driver while filling in for commentary. I didn't know the curse was that powerful, to be fair. But evidently, it is, and that's sort of my thing around here now. If you get on with me, I'm more than likely going to curse you at some point in a race.
Don't ever commentate on tier 2.
It's funny you say that.
You got to commentate this weekend, are you? This week?
As it stands, no. But I did last week, and you had your best result of the season since Austria, so it's not all bad. Not all bad at all, is it? But
no.
yeah.
Yeah, I quite like last week's race, fast and paced.
Like I say, as it. Yeah, it's always good when you find pace you didn't know you had. It's always good, but like I say, as it stands, I'm not planning to be in the box on Wednesday. We'll see. Things could always change, but...
If Kane wants to win this race, he needs to get a boogie on. He needs to overtake and gain 3 seconds over Fudge Boy at the moment due to penalties.
Yeah, Fudge Boy doesn't have any, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Wow. It's okay, because Kane's still finishing second even with that penalty, so it's fine. There's Dusty's nowhere near him.
I think it's one of those
has
penalties
penalties
even
of his own
penalties
anyway.
don't really change much.
It might. Oh, hang on. Ovga Morphin's off the track. Has he got damage?
I can't see if I've got the helicopter cam. One time I don't want a helicopter cam.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it from Helicam, but you can't really tell at the same time. I think he might have actually, yeah. I think he has got damage. But we'll see. Change close within just under 2 seconds. Just over 2 seconds again. Yeah.
Gained a second.
Of course, if you add 15 seconds to Tufty's time, where would that put him?
15?
Yes. Plus the penalties he's got in race as well.
He's only got 1 penalty in race, that's 18 seconds.
So that's 18, so he still stays where he is, technically, as it stands, right?
Yes, because he's gained his clause losing time to himself.
No. Lucky boy then, isn't he? Lucky boy.
Yeah.
Fudge Boy's pitted. That's strange. Kane's got the lead back. He's not going for wet, is he?
I think he's gone.
He has as well. Oh God. Here we go.
Oh, it is proper downpouring now, and there's a lot of spray coming off these tyres. So, but with 8 laps to go,
yeah,
he's going to struggle to get the 14 seconds back. It's even more now. It's only 3 seconds. So.
I mean,
even Tufty's gone
now
past
the
him.
penalty affects Tufty. Yeah. Of course, Fudge is still second because of the penalty, but yeah, we'll deal with that at the end.
Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty.
Lucky Bear, that's not ideal, sir, but unlucky. Keep going. There's still points for you.
See if Fudge Boy can catch up to the back of Tufty, see if he made the right call or not.
Yeah, that's definitely one I'm definitely interested to see now. Is it the right tyre? Is it the wrong?
Tufty has got wing damage as well, so...
Apparently he's also been AI, which I haven't noticed, but...
Yeah, he went AI for a lap or so. When he joined, he left then joined back again.
I mean, if he just left, I can't really do anything about that because he's just getting back in the car, isn't he? So...
Yeah. Yes, and he's in and out, he's not ghosting, he's fully in the car still. He's been in it for a while.
Oh, well, I'm watching you now.
Tufty's pulling away from Fudge, so...
It's definitely not yet for wets. Question is, will it be in the last few laps? As the yellow flag for Overcome Orphans off the track again. The Fudge Boy is also in the wall. There's no grip on these full wet tyres.
No.
Yeah, there's a mistaken identity in the chat. It wasn't Tufty they were on about.
No, it's Gambit.
So, yeah, it was. As you've probably seen, and I've just answered. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry, Tufty. I know you like to listen to commentary. They're not on about you. Oh, they were, but they didn't mean to be. Orphans out. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he's gone in the pits and retired.
You went in for wets and just... Yeah, okay. No problem, Loogie. We all make them, don't worry. It's fine. As it stands, Tufty still finishes third. That's incredible.
Yes.
But it just doesn't look wet tyre ready.
No.
But now Kane Robinson has his lead back again.
Which Boy's not careful. He might
be vulnerable from Shadowclaw. If Shadowclaw can just...
After these penalties and stuff, because he's losing time.
At the moment, yeah, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really drop him that far, but we'll see. He now can't come in because he definitely will drop to about 7th place, potentially. Maybe 8th. Unlucky Orphan. Unlucky. Leicester's in the Naughty Engine book. Actually steaming down now.
Yeah, I think Fudge Boy's tyres are starting to come good. He's starting to gain back again on Tuffy, so...
I think this is going to be key here for any engineers in the chat. The progress of Fudge Boy in the next lap or two is going to determine whether the leaders come in for them as well.
Well, Kane can easily pit and still come out with first, so...
Yeah, if his crew don't hold him again for no reason. Just curious, really. Be Firmage and Huggy. Oh, Huggy seems to have made a position.
Fudge Boy, he's still struggling, Fudge Boy. We're on the first sector.
Don't think he likes the rain, to be fair.
No, well, a lot of people don't.
I mean, it's true. A lot of people don't, but some do. Because they feel it hides their straight line deficiencies in the wet. Than if it were dry, it gives them a better chance of a result.
Yeah, see, me personally, I quite like the wet.
Me too. For that reason I've just given. I can get better results if it rains at some point than if it's fully dry. I say that, and what you bin it tomorrow? But you can, right on this channel.
First boys round.
Is he? Well, that's ruined everything.
Oh.
Did he keep it out of the wall enough?
Yeah,
did he get damaged?
Gets out.
Oh, well, that's
He's now
somehow
got, 14 seconds behind Tufty now.
A driver with a.
Remember,
Tufty has a 3-second, remember,
in-game
as well. So
yes,
that's yeah, so that's 18 overall. Has Fudgeboy got any? I don't think he has he? He hadn't the last time we checked. No.
He's got 2 warnings.
It's still very much borderline. Very much borderline.
Another spin, though. It's going to cost him second.
It would, yeah.
It might even catch him third as well.
This has just got a 5-second. With lines like that, Fudgeboy will be getting one very shortly as well. Potentially. It's very, very close now. I'm excited for the end of this race, just because it's the end of the race. And it feels like we've done 2 races worth of work today. It's only been raining for a short period, but it feels like forever ago.
Well, yeah, it makes a 50-minute race turn into an hour and a half race, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Fudge has done it again. That's somehow. Okay, he's allowed. He's not really allowed to do that, but it's okay. There's no one right behind him. Well, that's the 18-second window bypassed.
He seems to catch up a little bit, and then he makes a massive mistake, and it causes him to.
Yeah. We just have to watch the progress of Tufty Candy, who miraculously is found himself in second place. Firmage has got past Shadowclaw. I think they're just.
Yeah, Shadowclaw was 4th. He's now dropped to 8th. He's obviously had a spin.
Oh yeah. I didn't know where he was, but.
Yeah, it was
Championship leader's only getting 2 points as it stands.
Glenson's catching up to Fudgeboy, so I know Glenson's got a lot of penalties.
Oh dear. As it stands, it doesn't really affect the championship too much. Although all this does is pull Kane Robbo right in the mix. Joined back in China. He's had 3 non-points finishes, with 2 DNFs, and still he's 4th overall. Shows how consistent he's been since he's returned to another level. Shadowclaw's all over the place, struggling for traction.
Yeah. Glenson's still catching up to Fudgeboy.
Oh dear. It's Firmage in the wall. Yeah. Tanky's gone in for some wets. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
If we're 10th anyway. Even if Gambit's car was closer to him to overtake him, it wouldn't count because Gambit wasn't here to drive it. Yellow flag somewhere, don't know. Well, that's Tanky. Out of the pits on wets, can't slow down.
Yeah.
Has he missed the wet window? It hasn't. I don't know. It
seemed like he went really, really heavy, then stopped very quickly.
Yeah. That's what I'm just wondering. Has he missed the window for the wet tyres and he's gone in too late and now he has to refurbish in for a new wing? Probably new inters, I guess. We'll see. Nope.
Going for wets.
Maybe. No, he's gone for wets. Oh dear. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that, but maybe it's the right thing to do. Fudge Boy is 2 seconds outside the second place.
Yeah, he's
a minute behind the leader.
Unfortunately. Glenster has gone from 6 seconds to 1.5 seconds behind Fudge Boy now.
Yeah.
So Fudge Boy is going to be...
You know what? Glenster could be a threat to Tufty's second place here. If he can clear Fudge Boy, he'll get after him. Because he's on the right tyre to benefit. Tanky, oh dear. Tanky's back in.
Glenster has got a lot of penalties.
Oh, he has, hasn't he? Yeah. My bad. So he looks like Tufty, even with the 18-second total, Fudge Boy's in the wall again.
Yeah.
Oh no, he kept it out the wall, but...
You got screwed to think about Glenster.
Well, if he's got a lot of penalties, it won't matter. But it's good to see a race develop for the podium anyway. For the final 3 laps. 3 or 4 laps anyhow. Fudge Boy. Okay, that's okay. So that's... Glenster's almost within the total penalty window of Tufty. But it's not going to matter, like you say, because he's got about a 43, so... Somehow, Tufty's going to keep second despite having an 18-second total penalty. Which, fair enough.
Well, if you're going to do it, you want to do it. That is style.
Exactly. On another day, that would have finished him about 9th. Okay, that's not going to matter too much, but try not to do that again, sir. Just because you're 43 seconds in the lead doesn't mean you can just take off another 3, so that's 6. Only 36 seconds now, whatever. This is just borderline on that total window, but how close can he get at the end?
How many penalties does Glenster have?
I don't know. The way you phrased that then, I thought you were asking Google. I'm like, oh, Glenster's just got another one. He just got a 5-second.
He has... Yeah, he had 2 penalties in a 5-second before that, so he's got 16 seconds himself.
So he's not going to finish 3rd then. As it stands, he will drop potentially behind Jedi David. Maybe. If I've got my maths right on that one.
In the last 2 laps, he's fired 3 seconds. Basically, because Fudge Boy's got a 3-second penalty himself, hasn't he?
Yes.
So
but I'm not sure he'll know that. Oh, yellow flag, sector 3. Oh, Fudge Boy again.
So
you have to be very careful. How have you done that? That's Glenster.
16 seconds.
Oh, what the This should not happen. Boogie Bear's in 5th place. That's fine. I'm not on about that, but this should not happen. No. Guy with an 18-second penalty is about to lap the championship leader. This is bizarre. What is happening tonight? What is happening? I don't know, but
it is. Well, we did say that
3 laps
was going
to
to
go.
cause some issues, didn't we?
It did, but I didn't think I meant it. Don't worry, Tanky. Your 10 points is safe. Your 1 point is safe for 10th place because Gambit wasn't here to drive it.
Yeah.
So we can pencil in Tanky's 1 point now. But I will need a word with him. Well, the championship leader's just got absolutely yeah, nothing. Oh, I know what's happened there.
Yeah, he's hit the wall coming in.
He's just turned in too early, hasn't he?
Kane's in the pits.
Yeah, sure, why not? Going for fastest lap.
Glenster has got within 6 seconds of Tufty.
Now I'm confused. Tufty's going to finish 3rd now, isn't he? Potentially. Potentially, he could do.
Glenister's got 16
Gets any closer. 16? Jesus, I didn't think it was that many.
Yeah, two fives and 2 3s.
Wow.
So he needs to get within 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. To get second.
Too much maths for one day. Too much maths.
Well, since I used to work in the bookies, I'm quite good at doing quick maths. Oh, Tufty's got no wing.
Oh, that could be a problem.
Yeah, he's got no wing.
That could be a problem. Is he even going to bother pitting? Is he just going to try and see it out? Fudge boy. That's not what you want to be doing.
I think Tufty...
5 laps ago, Fudge boy was going to win this race, and now he's ruined everything.
After penalties, he's going to get second, I think, because Glenister is now within 2 seconds now.
Yeah. Staying on board with Glenister because I want to see how far up he can clear Tufty, who won't have any turning for corners. Especially going to the Anderson Bridge. He'll need that. Clears the AI car. Thank God Ghosting's on for this track, otherwise that could have been a problem.
Oh, it's Ghosting on now, is it, for this track?
It is for this track, yeah.
Oh, I remember that for Wednesday.
Yep. I'll remind you. If you forget, don't worry. Tufty's disconnected again, I think. He had a red X for a second.
It's always flying on my screen.
Okay, maybe it's just spectator lag or something, but... Okay, oh dear, never mind. It shouldn't ruin your 5th place too much. Oh my god. I saw that.
That's Glenister. He's lost a bit of wing.
Let's push
Tufty's
on.
coming in the pits.
Who the hell's going to get 3rd? Is it Jedi David again? Jedi David going to be back on the podium?
No. Tufty's now resets the track.
Oh, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, now he's left.
Well, that's unfortunate. He might not even get a podium in the end. Jedi David could take it from him.
Behind him. Yeah. I think Tufty's going to drop down to 9th again.
Buggy Bear is 5th. We'll work it out at the line, but the Tufty's had a good race, but just won't finish on the podium, I don't think now.
No, Jedi is less than 2 seconds now, and Huggy's right behind.
Yeah, well, Huggy's just got a 5-second penalty, so taking that out of the equation. Yeah, don't think Jedi has one.
Tufty with his 15 seconds though from...
Yeah.
Yeah, Jedi's gone and got Tufty. And Huggy Bear as well.
Yeah. It feels rude, but I've ignored Kane for the last 3 laps. Sorry, race leader, but...
He's managed to pit and come out and still have a 30 seconds.
Buggy Bear just got another one, so... Looks like his Jedi's to lose. Buggy... okay. Kane's crossed the line to win by about 33,000 kilometres. Glenister, where's he going to cross the line? Well, he'll cross 2nd, but how many points will he get in the end? Is Jedi going to jump him with penalties? We'll see.
Here comes Jedi. Oh, Jedi stays 3rd, Huggy stays 4th.
Okay.
Shadow Ball comes through for... Oh no, Shadow Ball gets 4th over Huggy. Here comes Tufty.
Weirdly, the penalty doesn't affect him now.
What, Tufty?
This Fresh Boy has a couple of penalties to tack on, so you're not going to get him. Interesting dilemma. Wow, that was topsy-turvy. But I don't think there can be many candidates for Driver of the Day today. You've got a couple that stand out. Buggy Bear did a really good job to finish where he did. I think it was 5th in the end, was it? 4th, potentially. Yeah. 4th, that's even better than I thought. But Kane Robinson's Fruit Shoot.
Yeah,
just controlled the race.
For me, it's either Kane or it's Glenster. Kane obviously for
Glenster's too many penalties for me.
Yeah, Glenster was up 7 positions to come second. So.
Yeah, but I don't like to reward 1,000 penalties in a race. To be honest, 16 seconds is too many to get Driver of the Day. So Kane, I guess you win Driver of the Day today, sir. Good job. So thank you. You finished with 2 points in the end. And yep, Tufty's penalty means he'll stay in 6th place in the end. Weirdly enough. Now, here's where we know what the problem is. Do we all have a box?
Yes, we have a box.
Okay, now we know what the problem is for broadcasting. Cool.
Okay.
It's Twitch being an idiot, probably. Anyway. I'm going to need a couple of moments, so I'm going to hand over to Firebird to conduct these podium interviews.
Oh, we'll start with P3 man. Oh, Jedi David. So, is it starting 8th up to 3rd? Sum up that race for us, please.
Bloody hell, that was tough. Oh, sorry. Bloody even. Basically, I wasn't as good as I was hoping in qualifying. A decent enough start. Some stuff happened. I just want to give a special shout out to Tribal Dragoon. He unfortunately retired, but after we always share a party together, he basically just did my engineer's job. So he was proper good help there. But yeah, 8th to 3rd, I cannot complain with that, but damn, I had to work hard for that.
Obviously, towards the end, there was some people going on to wets. Was you just going to try and stick out for the inters, or any thought going on to the
with
wets?
The amount of laps, yeah, with the amount of laps left, it wasn't in my mind, but I did have them prepared just in case. But I was obviously having grip problems, but that's just the intermediates. I wasn't really struggling that much, so I just stuck with it, and it's paid off.
Obviously, next race is Russia. How's that track suited you? Is it a good one for you, or?
It should be an improvement. Singapore, I really don't like it here, but Russia, it is meh. Depends what kind of happens in the first few corners. But it should be an improvement for me.
That long straight down to turn 1 always causes some problems. But yes, well done on your P3.
Thank you very much.
We'll go to our P2 man. Glenster, starting from 9th up to 2nd. Would you just sum up that race for us, please? Yeah, obviously you had Fudge Boy in front of you, and obviously you could see you catching in him on the wets. Did you think you could take that podium away from him?
I had a slide from the
Yeah, obviously, if it weren't for obviously Tufty, you obviously did you realise he had 15 seconds worth of penalties to be added onto his time? So, was you trying to push to get to second, or was you just happy with third? Yeah, was you worried from obviously people behind, obviously with the amount of penalties you had in the game, or? Yes. Obviously, Russia being the next track, how is that fair for you?
I've quite liked the track. But depends who I ended on really. Some people have to body touching.
Oh, I know that feeling.
No, yeah, I feel like it's a bit hard to take for me. But as long as it just feeds the Palatine story that I don't do like 15 laps or 14 laps or so, that should be alright.
Well done on P2.
Alright, thank you very much.
Right, we'll go to our winner, Mr. Kane Roburn, or as Mackie says, Robinson's Fruit Juice.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously you were dominant in qualifying.
Yeah.
Beating everyone by at least 7 attempts, and then in the race, you was having some battles with Fudge Boy.
Yeah.
Just sum up that race for us if you can.
Qualifying, I just do what I normally do. Wait till everyone sets like low lap time. Then I'll go out and do mine, and if I can feel like I can improve on it, I go and improve on it, and then that's my main goal. And then fit race. Fit race, I just try and knuckle down, get the best start I can possibly do, and then try and improve on that. And then with wet racing, I prefer dry, but wet I can normally do.
Yes, it was a very dominant. Obviously, you and Fudge Boy were switching. I don't know if you had a couple of moments where, obviously, going into the pits, your pit crew weren't obviously either A, ready, or they just didn't want to serve you at the time.
Yeah, I was panicking because I'm like, what's going on? I thought I lost the race then, but then Martin said, just keep your head down. Well, HLG just said, keep your head down and try and continue it, because he said, you've got the pace to get past him.
Obviously, when you saw Fudge Boy go on to wets, did you know the race was yours then, or was you thinking, am I on the hot tyre, or?
I was a bit worried about if he is on the better tyre, but because then when I was on inters, I could feel the grip staying better than what they can normally do in that sort of weather, because I did a race before and it was them same conditions and it was still inters, and then mine said, yeah, you're keeping time to Fudge Boy who was on the wets.
Yes, well, obviously Russia is the next track. Is it another track you wanting to dominate, or do you think you'll have a bit more competition in the qualifying and this race?
I hope for more competition, because it is one of my favourite tracks as well, which is Singapore. So I've got a good couple of favourite tracks coming up ahead of me now.
And obviously, with Messi retiring from the race as well, obviously you closed on the championship gap as well. So.
Yeah, my goal has been to close down the championship.
Well done on your race win.
Thank you.
That's it, Mackie.
Hey, great job. Just want to congratulate everyone for the finish. It looked like hell out there, so well done to you all that finished. We'll be back about the same time tomorrow, GP3, and until then, good night.
See you later.